The academic procession is about to enter the hall. We will be singing the National Anthem. The words are on page 11 of the program. Please now stand for the academic procession and remain standing for the National Anthem.
Please be seated.
I, Catherine Branson, Chancellor of the University of Adelaide, declare open this congregation, convened for the purpose of presenting degrees. Distinguished guests, parents, friends, relatives, most importantly, those graduating today, welcome to the University of Adelaide's graduation ceremony. Ghana Meana, Ghana Yata, Nadlu Thumbindi. In English, we recognise we're on the land of the Ghana people. We acknowledge the Ghana people, past and present, the original custodians of the Adelaide Plains, and thus of the land on which all of the University of Adelaide's campuses are built. We acknowledge the Ghana people's ongoing spiritual connection to this beautiful land. Graduates, your graduation is an event in which you and your families and friends, all who have supported you, can take great pride. It's also a source of pride to the University of Adelaide. Graduation Day, I hope, will be a day for you to reflect, to think about what brought you to this place today, and to think about where your future might take you. Whatever shape that future takes, I'm confident that the knowledge you've gained here, the skills that you've acquired, the friends you've made, will assist you making a success of your future life, both personal and professional. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce to you all today's graduation orator, Dr. Mark Kristic. Mark is the Managing Director of the Australian Wine Research Institute. Mark has more than 25 years of experience in grape and wine research. He's worked also in the development and in extension roles within the AWRI, the GWRDC, now Wine Australia, the Victorian Government and CSIRO. Mark currently chairs the Australian Wine Industry Technical Conference, and he's on the board of the National Wine Foundation and the South Australian Genomics Centre. He is also past president of the Australian Society of Viticulture and Enology. He's an adjunct professor at the Macquarie University and a graduate of the Wine Industry Future Leaders Program. At this university, we're also extremely pleased to have Mark as a valued member of the university's wine steering group. We are privileged to hear from Mark today. Please welcome Dr. Mark Kristic.
Good afternoon. And first, can I acknowledge the Honourable Catherine Branson, AC, QC Chancellor of the University of Adelaide. I also want to acknowledge the Vice-Chancellor, who isn't here today, Professor Peter Hoy, who's also an ex-Managing Director of the Australian Wine Research Institute, Professor John Williams, Acting Provost, distinguished guests, members of staff, family and friends in attendance today, and especially the graduates. Today is the celebration of your efforts. I want to also acknowledge the traditional custodians, the Ghana people, on the lands of which we meet today, and pay my respects to their elders past and present, and extend that respect to the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islanders here today in the room. I do encourage the graduates to embrace and learn more about our rich Indigenous culture, which is over 65,000 years in the making, and weave that into the future fabric of what we do today and tomorrow. Today is a celebration for you, a testament of your hard work, determination and commitment, a test of your resolve, intellect and resilience, especially during these COVID pandemic times. I want to pause again just for a second and pay homage to those family and friends here today who have supported your journey and guided you through and helped you achieve your dream of graduating today. Today, you transition from being an undergraduate to a graduate from the Faculty of Sciences at the University of Adelaide, a world-class academic training institution. It's almost 30 years today where I sat eager-eyed, wide-eyed as you are today, graduating from the University of Tasmania with my Bachelor of Ag Science with honours. Honestly, it feels like a blink of an eye, and here I am here now today. I've come from a family farming background, but I fell in love with the sciences, technology and innovation at a very early age. After graduating, I was keen to break free of academia and apply my passion and energy to the real world. Now as Managing Director of one of the world's most prestigious wine research institutes, my journey has taken me around the world many times and provided me with the opportunity to meet some really diverse, inspiring and talented people. It's time to hand over the baton and let you become the future makers. The canvas is yours to paint and create. The future is both challenging but exciting. You inherit a world desperate for your intellect, expertise and passion. According to the United Nations, the planet currently has around about 7.7 billion people on it and is projected by 2100 to have 11.2 billion people. This will present many challenges, including but not limited to food supply, quality, authenticity and security, climate change, a warming climate, access to water resources, biosecurity, fires, etc. Sustainability, thinking about how you create carbon negative economies, waste zero initiatives, and making sure that consumers feel comfortable with the credentials that are on the side of food packets as well. Social licence issues. You know, what's acceptable today might not be acceptable tomorrow, so you're going to face challenges that we haven't faced. There's obviously changing geopolitical issues that are causing a rapid change in the environment that we operate in today. It was only up until mid last year that 40% of Australia's wine was exported to China. As of October last year, that transitioned to no exports almost. The new Defence Pact with the US, UK and Australia is going to change the global geopolitical situation, and I think it's really important that our graduates today are there to help navigate those things. And there's other challenges that we haven't actually seen emerge yet that'll be there and important for us to tackle. We desperately need your minds, not only for today's challenges, but also for tomorrow's opportunities. The key will be to apply your evidence-based scientific problem-solving skills to addressing these future threats and opportunities. Most importantly, be engaged and be willing to step up and be the leaders of innovation for the future. I want to impart just a few key pearls of wisdom that I guess I've gained over the last 30 years since graduating. I think it's important to make sure that while today represents an important step in your learning history as graduates, you need to look at making a lifelong commitment to learning and continuous improvement. Don't consider today to be the end point of your educational journey. For me, it's involved undertaking further studies in PhD and also an MBA program. When choosing your chosen profession and job of choice, ideally you want to look at aligning your values and beliefs to that of your career. When this happens, a job doesn't feel like a job, even when you're working your butt off. I think it's important to operate professionally and with integrity, making sure that you walk the talk. Be willing to make that shift overseas or interstate to take advantage of an opportunity and gain that experience that will be richer, that you'll be richer for that experience. Look to actively build your professional networks. Most importantly, identify and learn from mentors in your life. Embrace diversity in all its forms. Diversity of thought will be critical for our future success in business and society. Work hard. To be successful, there are few shortcuts. No problem is so difficult that it can't be solved by sustained thinking. Be clear, there's no substitute for hard work. Develop and work on your soft skills. Know what separates good from great. It's not a degree or a doctorate. So in conclusion, I wish to congratulate you all today on your achievement in graduating from the University of Adelaide in your chosen field. You should feel immensely proud of what you've achieved. So, as to the University of Adelaide's new advertisement, please go and make history, because limits, like fear, are often just an illusion. Congratulations, graduates.
On behalf of the graduates and the families attending today's ceremony, I would like to thank Dr. Mark Kristic for his stimulating and inspiring address. We are honoured that you have taken time to join us on this special day and to share with us your thoughts and experiences. Your words of encouragement and advice are greatly appreciated. They remind us that education places upon each of us an enduring responsibility to make the best possible use of our talents and to contribute to the betterment of society in whatever way we can. Please join me once again thanking Dr. Mark Kristic.
I will now receive the candidates for degrees. I call on the Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Vice President Academic.
Chancellor, I, Professor Jenny Shaw, Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Vice President Academic of the University of Adelaide, certify to you and the whole university that the graduates who will be presented to you have all fulfilled the conditions prescribed for admission to the award for which they are so presented.
I, Catherine Branson, Chancellor of the University of Adelaide, by virtue of the power committed to me by the University, confirm that each graduate is admitted to the rank and privileges of a holder of the award in the University of Adelaide for which they are so presented. I call on the Interim Head of the School of Biological Sciences, Professor Bronwyn Gallanders, to present the graduates.
Chancellor, I, Interim Head of the School of Biological Sciences, Professor Bronwyn Gallanders, present to you graduates from the Faculty of Sciences. To the degree of Bachelor of Viticulture and Oenology, Thomas Riley Elul. Connor Izzo. Lachlan Tenace. And Zishawn Zhang. To the degree of Bachelor of Science, Wildlife Conservation Biology, William Alexander Coots. Abhishek Gopalakrishnan. Mitchell Andrew Grote. Brittany Page Hogben. And Georgia Ella Jean Wilson. To the degree of Bachelor of Science, Space Science and Astrophysics, Madison Rose Harvey. James Ryan Robertson. And Ruan Vicente Rossi. To the degree of Bachelor of Science, Mineral Geoscience, Ahmed Abdul. And Emily Jean Gertrude Clegg. To the degree of Bachelor of Science, Marine Biology, Murphy Holmes. Carolee Stone, and Rhiannon Ashley Van Eyck. To the degree of Bachelor of Science, Ecotourism, Olivia Cassia Janiadek. To the degree of Bachelor of Science, Biotechnology, Sebastian Shamal Vasily Eza. Tai Lee Kong. And Amanda Shi Ting Su. To the degree of Bachelor of Science, Biomedical Science, Charmaine Afroy. Valerie Brixon. Chloe Michelle Burford-Gorst. Ashley Ann Herndon. Kathani Jofi. Kai Fai Luang. Cameron Damien Scurry. And Zine Yi Tai. To the degree of Bachelor of Science, Luca Sultan Santon Baker. JC May Bampton. Lachlan John Callahan. Andrew Dolan. Tiffany Sarah O'Donoghue. Georgie Ann Golding. Declan John Higgins. Alexandra Michelle Hill. Rebecca Jean Hill. Juno Holbert. Jason William Milio. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Ellen Elizabeth O'Leary. Savina R.G. Chandra Sagaran. Ibrahim Abdu Rahma. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Casey Lauren Stoneman. Ashton Marcus Turner. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Arts, Lisa Claire Wood. And Mei Tian Yong. To the degree of Bachelor of Science Advanced, Peter Michael Calipari. Siobhan Esther Evans. Joshua James Grist. Adrian Blair Hammer. Megan Claire Jensen. David Valentino Lombardi. Chad James Peterson. Matthew James Richardson. Also receiving the degree of Bachelor of Innovation and Entrepreneurship, Claire Lynette Shoebridge. Tyler Jabin Whitaker. And Taylor Louise Wilston. To the degree of Bachelor of Food and Nutrition Science, Savannah Allison Bitter. Asgari Patharanahalaji Pamela Arandathi Jayasakara. Eriprilla Lucia Taslim. And Jai Ying Yu. To the degree of Bachelor of Applied Biology, Zane Marks. And Jared and Andrew Vanderslees. To the degree of Bachelor of Agricultural Sciences, Jaden Scott Barrett. Thomas George Fisher. and James William Webb. To the honours degree of Bachelor of Science, Nicholas Kinjady. Elise Cassandra Joy Culver. Nicholas Colin Dawes. Tyler Noel Dornan. Tristan James Fenn. Sabrina Skye Gaskin. Brianna Golder Dewar. N. Robert Hale. Laura Jane Hale. Natasha Hallett. Taylor Mackenzie Headland. Molly Hawkes Homan. Sarah Elizabeth James. Victoria Phoebe Ann Love. Daniel Glenn Marcos. Lachlan Daniel McLeod. Shin Yin No. Danielle Louise Polden. Gemma Chantal Sansom. Samathi Serene. Bailey Mauve Trenworth. Luke Dominique Doyle Vial. And Hil Ying Yester Yip. To the honours degree of Bachelor of Food and Nutrition Science, Nai Lee. To the degree of Master of Viticulture and Oenology, N. Sebastian Allen Garospi. Grace Louisa Bunton. Chi Chen. Yifan Cheng. Rachel Erickson. Wen Xiang Xie. Xiang Yu Hu. Yawen Huang. Kexia Gang. Yu Ju Lu. Jimit Gurdharbai Patel. Han Yu Ran. Rong Jia Sun. Ju Sun. Cassidy Christina Tauschenuk. Chang Sen Wang. Tang Q Zhang. And Wenting Zhao. To the degree of Master of Biotechnology, Biomedical, Zara Nima Syed El Delphi. Yaray Rup Paruma, Yareshi Gay, Duna, Nadini, Sasema Lee, Samara Wara. Rachel Air Deban. Harish Mamindla. Emmy Lou Cortez Nicholas. Sarara Anjum Anisha. Tajusvi Raja Pujari. Hansi Sachanthea Premadasa Ranhoti Bandalaraji. Mogana Laxmi Rektaraj Kumar. Deva Sinha. and Parvathi Sivakumar. To the degree of Master of Philosophy for a thesis entitled Comparison of Methods for Establishing Native Grasses in Pastures Dominated by Annual Weeds, Marnie Marie Durnan. To the degree of Doctor of Philosophy for a thesis entitled Enhancing the Chickpea Mesorhizobium Symbiosis Using Beneficial Rhizobacteria, Antone Argu Alemone. For a thesis entitled Hydrological Impacts of Community Forests in the Mid-Hills Catchments of Kaveri District, Nepal, Manoj Badu. For a thesis entitled Molecular Characterization of Flavivirus Interactions with the Host Innate Immune Response, Rosa Cedar Colbeck-Shackley. For a thesis entitled Investigating Catalytically Inactive Cas Proteins as Transcriptional Roadblocks, Alana Jane Donnelly. For a thesis entitled Yeast Strain Construction Using CRISPR-Cas9, a Tool for Research and Strain Optimization, Tom Angus Lang. For a thesis entitled The Functional Role of the Fish Microbiome, Thibault Philippe Raymond Albert Legrand. For a thesis entitled Eukaryotic Elongation Factor 2 Kinase, its relation to cancer cell survival, autophagy and other cell signalling pathways, Roman Valerievich Lenchin. For a thesis entitled Diversification Dynamics and Evolution of the Australian Temperate Flora, Francis Jason Nee. For a thesis entitled The Applications of UAV and Ground Digital Imagery Analysis for Monitoring Grapevine Canopy in Vineyard, Jin Yung Ouyang. For a thesis entitled Exploring the Cooperation and Targetability of CRLF2 and HMGN1 in Down Syndrome Acute Lymphoblastic Leukemia, Elise Cheney Page. For a thesis entitled Combining Molecular Techniques with Public Outreach to Better Understand Wild and Captive Populations of the Short-beaked Echidna for Applications in their Conservation and Management, Talia Jade Perry. And for a thesis entitled Bursting the Bubble, Understanding Australian Consumer Preferences for Sparkling Wine Styles, Naomi Rebecca Verdonk. Chancellor, this concludes the graduates from the Faculty of Sciences and for this ceremony.
It now gives me great pleasure to introduce Ms. Taylor Wilson, who will give today's valedictory address on behalf of the student cohort graduating today. Taylor early received her Bachelor of Science degree advanced. Taylor.
Thank you, and good afternoon, Chancellor and academic staff, friends, family, and of course, all my fellow graduates. I'd also like to make a special welcome to any graduates who were unable to make it here today due to COVID restrictions. Although you may not be here in person, I hope you're just as proud of your achievements as we are. It's a great honour and even surprise to be standing here today. Firstly, and most importantly, I'd like to give a massive congratulations to all the graduates in this hall. Even though we may come from different degrees and majors, we've all got one thing in common. We've worked extremely hard to get this piece of paper. Over the years, we've certainly learnt a lot academically. Graduating with a double major in chemistry, I won't forget spending up to 5 hours each afternoon in the lab, scrambling to hand up our prac report by 6 p.m. But the memories that really stand out for me are not the ones where I learnt about a certain type of reaction, but ones made with the people I was learning it with. I remember sitting in the midday sun at the uni bar, or trying to study together in the common room of the Johnson Chemistry Building. These moments have been the highlight of my university experience. So I'd like to acknowledge, especially since we are graduating mid-year, some of our classmates who helped us through this degree may not be graduating this semester. But nonetheless, I encourage everyone to stay in contact with all fellow students who were with them throughout their time here at Adelaide Uni, as just like they were for the past few years, they will be beside us through the ups and downs as we navigate our way into a post-undergraduate world. So now we've reached the end of our degree, it's logical to think, what's next? One thing I always get asked when people find out I'm studying science is, what does that degree get you, or what exactly will you be? To be honest, I haven't yet nailed how to answer these questions because I don't even know the answer myself yet. I don't know where I'm going to end up or what I'll be doing, but I think that's the exciting thing about studying in the field of science. Our careers could take us anywhere. Not having a clear future path is sometimes scary when I think about it. But one thing I constantly tell myself, and something I want my fellow graduates to know, is that I believe not knowing is okay. I have faith for all of us that if we work hard, we can create a career that we're passionate about, doing something that we love. And I think our education at the University of Adelaide has prepared us just for that. So I'd like to thank all the staff, lecturers, demonstrators and academics for their guidance and commitment to providing the best education experience to us all. To all of our friends and family, thank you for your endless support and belief in us over the past 3 to 4 years. We really couldn't have done it without you. So I'd now like to invite all my fellow graduates to stand and applaud all the people mentioned, but also applaud each other, because without our fellow classmates to go through this experience with, standing here today seems near impossible. In closing, I want to share what I think has been my single biggest takeaway from my time at university. It's a bit of a cliche, but I think it's relevant. Make sure you're presenting yourself with every opportunity, and then say yes to all of them. At the end of my second year of uni, I participated in the Amgen Summer Scholarship Program at the University of Melbourne. However, I didn't tell a soul that I applied for the program, and when I found out I was successful, I actually thought about rejecting the scholarship without telling anyone, because the thought of going there was scary. But that experience turned out to be one of the best I've had, and I don't think I'd have the same future plans standing here today without it. So have the courage to ensure these opportunities are coming your way, whether that be going for a job, taking on responsibility, or applying for a scholarship that seems way out of your league, and always take them on with 2 hands. Thank you and good luck.
Thank you, Taylor. It now gives me great pleasure to congratulate as a group all of the graduates here today. Be proud of what you've achieved. And as Taylor has said, remember those that supported you to get here. Not only your friends and family, although I'm sure they've been wonderful supporters, but remember also the fine staff of this world-class university, from whose learning and wisdom you've benefited over the years of your study. I wish you every success as you enter this new and exciting stage of your life. As graduates of the University of Adelaide, you are also its alumni and its ambassadors. Over the years since the university was established, its alumni have made enormous contributions all around the globe. And today you join that group of over 150,000 alumni located in more than 135 countries around the world. We have 21 global alumni networks, including 8 international networks. I hope you'll give thought to joining one of those networks. Let me now once again thank the Mace Bearer, Tybold, and our valedictorian, Taylor, and all who assisted in the organisation and running of today's event. Could I now ask all the graduates to remain seated while I invite everybody else who comfortably can to stand and once again join with me in congratulating today's graduates. I ask the audience now to remain standing, and the graduates please stand for the academic recession. Once the academic recession has left the hall, the staff of the university will assist everybody else to exit this building. I now declare this congregation adjourned.